Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's time now for our first installment of TV8's Locals segment, Locals series. And we like to highlight different individuals around Eagle County that have had some form of an impact. And the guinea pig for the day, we've got Seth Ehrlich. Now, you might know this face from SOS. How are you, Seth?
Good to see you, Mark.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
So usually when you're in here, it's always about hyping up SOS. And I'd like to do a little bit of that at some point during this interview. But we just want to find out, I mean, how long you've lived here, where you're from, your background, what brought you to the mountains, where you fell in love, have any kids. Just tell us your story.
Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you. It is. It's good to catch up with you, and it's been I
haven't seen you all summer, really.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's an interesting story. So came out, I was in grad school in Pittsburgh and had a job opportunity at Carnegie Mellon, and they gave me an apartment. It was awesome, student services, and worked for the job for 2 weeks. My girlfriend at the time, now wife, she was moving from Cincinnati to move.
So where did you meet her?
We met at undergrad.
Okay.
Yeah. So at first day orientation. So I've actually known her more than half my life.
We're going to get into that in just a minute, too, because I know you have a great story with that, too.
So
continue.
So she's moving to Pittsburgh, and the apartment they gave me, as I start looking at it, was 3 blocks from my high school and 4 from my middle school. So it was felt a little claustrophobic, and challenged myself to say, I need to do something different. I have had these academic and personal and professional challenges, but hadn't had anything personal, and really pushing out there. And so called up Jen and said, I'm leaving the job. Let's go somewhere else. And she said, I already quit my job in Cincinnati. I'm coming to Pittsburgh. And I said, no, we'll be fine.
There.
We're going to go somewhere else. And we had gone on a week-long trip, spring break trip to Summit County, and picked that out of a dartboard to say, let's go out to Colorado and see if we can make a go of it. And came out to Colorado, went in a place for a week. Ended up that there were not a lot of jobs when we came in September there, but there were a lot in Eagle County. So we drove over the pass every day. Found a job with Jeff Andrews at the Post Montaigne up in Beaver Creek, and I was working front desk there for the first season. She got a job with SSV, now Vail Resorts Retail, as assistant manager of the North Face store in Beaver Creek, and that kicked us off for the first season. And as normally happens for a lot of locals who end up here for a long time, that next summer was what really cemented us here.
For sure.
And it was not only for us being able to get out into the outdoors, but it was so much this community. I had an opportunity with East West Resorts to tap into my passion, which was nonprofit, and that's what my master's degree was in. And so I started a volunteer program to get skilled volunteers from the organization into the community. And that led to me being introduced to so much of the amazing things taking place in this community, the nonprofits, the philanthropists who are here, the people who come and who are here for a week but want to make a difference, and how we can connect them. It's a unique blend that exists in this location. And so I was really excited to work through. And after 2 years of working with East West, moved into a couple of different positions of marketing and front desk supervisor. An opportunity opened up with a nonprofit in the Valley, and I've now been there for 12 years and working with SOS, and have grown in my role with them, and I just love it. You know, I am very fortunate because I work for an organization that is in many regions across the country and has a big footprint.
Right.
However, my home is this tight community that exists here in Eagle County, and the opportunity that exists to connect with so many people like yourself and really have these in-depth connections and opportunities that in a larger metro area you just don't have the access to.
I wish we had more time to talk about this, because your story could continue. That was a quick 4-minute synopsis of you.
That's it. I didn't even cry.
You didn't cry.
I didn't cry. What's going on here?
Here, just take a tissue just in case. You're getting a little sentimental because we're going to leave. Once again, Seth Ehrlich, he's with SOS Outreach, but also just a great member of the community, and a great family man, and a great dad, and a great husband. So if you see him around, pat him on the back and shake his hand and say thank you. We're going to wrap up the show here in just a minute after the break.